Hello my friends and welcome back to a brand new Realm News Flash. I hope you are all having a great week so far. I'm your host, the Dark Lord. The one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. Today we have a bit of news to cover in the form of copper torches and copper lanterns. Along with those latest additions to be announced, I will also be providing a sneak peek into part 2, crafting worlds, composing tunes, a chat with Randy Bishop. So, without further ado, let's start the show with the news. I am recording this on Saturday, August 9th, 2025, and all subjects that are to be reported may have changed by the time this has been released or been listened to. On August 5th at 10:04 a.m., Minecraft posted this, quote, "There's no such thing as too much copper, but build with copper torches, lanterns, chains, and bars, and watch them develop that stunning signature patina. Out now in Java Snapshot and coming very soon to Bedrock Beta and Preview," end quote. As you can imagine, people went berserk with excitement over this. This drop, in my opinion, can be dubbed the copper drop. This is such a massive increase in copper items, and honestly, copper needed it. I would like to read off a few comments associated with this post made by Minecraft by starting with Bisect Hosting, who says, quote, "Copper, so pretty," end quote. Yes, it is, my friend. I love it. Next comment is from Oprah GX, who says, quote, "Copper is becoming useful," in capital letters, end quote. Indeed, copper has drastically increased in value with all of these new features that we have been seeing released in snapshots in the past month and a half, and Mojang has not stopped delivering. The copper torch and the copper lantern have been widely welcomed by the community, and I absolutely cannot wait to play around with them. Let's dive into these two new items a little further. One day after Minecraft's tweet, the Java team released an article on minecraft.net titled Minecraft Snapshot 25W32A. This article goes in much further depth on the copper torch and copper lantern. It goes on to state that the copper torch has identical functionality to the regular torch we are all familiar with. Except, when you create the copper torch, you will need a copper nugget, a stick, and coal. I like this because it gives purpose to the copper nugget, and these torches are worth crafting in my opinion, because they emit a beautiful green flame that is very atmospheric. I personally can't wait to make many of these to place around my structures. I think they will also be of great use around the holidays. I can't wait to see how crafters use them in their content creation. Next is the copper lantern, and it functions exactly like the regular iron ingot lantern. It's crafted similarly to a regular lantern, but uses copper and a copper torch. As it ages, the lantern itself oxidizes, changing its appearance. As I have mentioned many times on this show, that is the reason why I love copper so much. I really enjoy watching it as it ages, and the final stage of oxidation is my favorite color. Along with the copper torch and lantern, Mojang gifted us with some more copper items. They also gave us copper bars and copper chains. These two new items will both oxidize over time unless treated with a honeycomb like all other copper items. This brings so many more ways to decorate our structures and to get creative in the game. I am ecstatic for all of this, and I am sure you are as well. Please write into the show and let me know what your thoughts are on the newest copper items, and you can find all of Realm News' links at bio.link/Realm News. Now, before we conclude the news portion of today's Realm News Flash, I would like to bring up something that was brought to my attention by a mutual on Twitter. They go by mintrefresh_MC or just mintrefresh. They tagged Realm News in one of their posts that said the following, posted on August 7th. Quote, "Minecraft's YouTube channel randomly posting about launching minecarts? Question mark. Usually doesn't happen this time of week, but could they be teasing the return of the Minecart Improvements?" End quote. This post, as I look at it, has received 410 hearts, 22 reposts, and 28.5 thousand views. It became viral, and there's a reason for that. They attached a photo of a sheep in a minecart that was hurling through the air off track. This could be an indicator that Mojang may be finally releasing their experimental new track mechanics that was teased to us last year. In fact, it was on August 15th, 2024, almost a year ago today, that the Java team released an article titled Minecraft Snapshot 24W33A. The relevant information to minecarts is found under the subheading Minecart Improvements. Here are the key points from that. Minecarts now move more smoothly, turn along the tracks, and jump better. A new setting allows players to follow the rotation of minecarts, and a new game rule controls the maximum speed of minecarts. The experimental minecart changes are intended for gathering feedback and are not planned for immediate release. Minecarts can no longer be placed within each other and can now be placed consistently next to each other on tracks. Minecarts now pick up mobs more consistently while moving. Changes to minecart placement and behavior may affect certain contraptions, such as piston bolts and delicate rail networks. Last year, they clearly stated in this that they were making this for experimental purely for feedback's sake. But I cannot help but speculate, like everyone else, that they are going to go ahead and give us these tweaks in the fall drop, or it at least appears that they are gearing up to release something along those lines. We shall wait and see. Realm News Flash will be here to report on the matter if anything changes. Now, I'd like to end our section of the news there today and now shift over to Realm News. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Realm News, part of the show where I go over the upcoming Thursday episode. If you caught last week's Realm News episode, titled Crafting Worlds, Composing Tunes, a chat with Randy Bishop Part 1, then you can probably guess the episode for this week. That's right. I have Part 2, Crafting Worlds, Composing Tunes, a chat with Randy Bishop. And you will not want to miss it at all. Allow me to read to you the show description. Quote, in this engaging episode of Realm News, join your host, the Dark Lord, as we dive into Part 2 of our captivating conversation with the multi-talented Minecraft content creator and musician, Randy Bishop. We pick up where we left off, exploring Randy's intricate Redstone creations, his journey into Minecraft, and the blend of computer programming with in-game mechanics. As we shift gears, Randy opens up about his musical career with the Bell Beat, sharing insights on songwriting, band dynamics, and the parallels between music and gaming. Plus, stay tuned until the end for an exclusive live acoustic performance that you won't want to miss. End quote. You won't want to miss this, folks. I put him on the spot at the very end of the episode, and he played a bit of his guitar and sang. It was fantastic. Just great. Plus, we talk about a whole slew of topics ranging from his expertise in Redstone to his musical career, as I stated in the episode summary. But if you don't believe me, then listen to this exclusive clip from Part 2 coming this Thursday.
Unfortunately, when I first started playing, I was playing in Bedrock, and there are some quirks in the vast majority of Redstone. Like really deep Redstone is done in Java, as you've probably discovered yourself. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking Bedrock at all. But when you're trying to learn and you're, perusing the aisles of YouTube, it's mainly, there's a lot of Bedrock content, but it's mainly Java when it comes to really deep Redstone. And that's because they have all the weird, one, they have consistency that Bedrock cannot duplicate whatsoever. And for two, they have the quasi connectivity and all these like weird little quirks that are kind of built in to a lot of the real complex and sophisticated contraptions. So that was actually shaders. I mentioned last episode, shaders was my main motivation to going over to Java, even though I don't play with shaders on. I just wanted to see what my builds look like with shaders. And then my second motivation was Redstone for sure.
I thought that was extremely fascinating to hear Randy talk about Redstone and how Java has more nuances when it comes to using it, or quirks as Randy described it. If you follow the show, then you are more than likely aware that I do not use Redstone often at all. But I'd love to learn about it from experts that I bring onto the show, such as Randy Bishop. You'll have to tune in this Thursday to listen to the rest of that captivating episode of Part 2, Crafting Worlds, Composing Tunes, a chat with Randy Bishop. With that said, folks, I wish you all a great rest of your day and happy crafting. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realm news. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper, Diamond, and VIP tiers for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realm news. No pressure, though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.